It's not often that a speaker at a scientific conference quotes poetry, but that's what Connie Putterman did, in this case a poem written by her son who has autism when he was 13. It's about a Hanukkah candle that would not burn.
But they didn't give up hope, so they tried spark after spark, match after match, fire after fire, until I burned. And now I burn.
Putterman is one of the organizers of the first Canada-Israel Autism Spectrum Disorder Symposium held at Hebrew University.
I've been very involved in the Canadian autism research community over many, many years, and had benefits and had advantages of being involved in the research community. Saw a lot of good strengths and good models that the Canada and Canadian research community bring to their work, and believe that it was something that Israel could benefit from.
The audience of some 100 autism professionals was riveted by Lihi Lapid, wife of Israel's finance minister Yair Lapid. The Lapids have a 17-year-old daughter with autism who does not speak.
My daughter is autistic. She's not on the spectrum, she's not PDD, and she's not Asperger. She's not in the middle, she's really there. Somewhere along the way, I realized that I was the one who got lost.
Lapid has also written a novel based on her experience.
They just don't know who I am without her. I don't know which kind of person I am. I definitely don't know which kind of adult I am. She made me the person I am. I have a wonderful child.
About 1% of people in Western countries are diagnosed as on the autism spectrum. Israeli and Canadian researchers agreed that early diagnosis is key.
The diagnosis should happen as quickly as possible because we do know that early intervention has a great impact both on the children themselves and also on the families. And as a result of that, we hope that we can get to children as young as 2 years old. Here in Israel, we're really doing that much better than in other places.
But reaching that diagnosis is not always easy.
Autism is a difficult one. There's overlap with a lot of other disabilities, and it is not easy to make a definitive diagnosis. The second part of the research that I'm presenting here is actually taking a group of children from the age of 15 months, actually till 15 to 30 months when they first came in for a diagnosis, and following them until they get to first grade.
The Canadian experts said they can learn from the Israelis and vice versa.
I think we share a lot of interests and sensibility. There's a real focus on individuals with ASD and their families and trying to improve diagnosis and treatment services. That's very much the focus of this conference, and particularly this day, sharing our successes and challenges, looking at some of the commonalities, and really sort of trying to understand the differences in the service system in terms of how we bring the research into clinical practice.
For the Media Line, I'm Linda Gradstein in Jerusalem.